VSC. Yeah. Probably couldn't even hear that. I wasn't anywhere near the microphone.
Good
But people get the
morning.
message, right? Good morning. I realized this. I should probably, before the end of the video, bring over the little spinning wheel again. Remind people of what fun the weekend could be. Let me go get that right now since I'm standing up. Welcome to the Sun Dragon Sideshow.
The VSC edition, the most dangerous show of the week.
Yes, I was going to say that, but I'm getting stuck on my mask. Not a thing. Happens almost every time. Gotta love the bun. Before I go get it, hi, I'm Rebecca. I'm the owner of Sun Dragon Art and Fiber in awfully chilly, but at least it's sunny and not raining, Brevard, North Carolina.
I'm Liz. I'm the minion there. And
Damn.
vamp. When you say vamp, like my brain goes to
Yeah. Nothing is there.
Nothing is there.
Here, let's start with this. Since
Okay.
I still haven't written. You might not see till after the fact. Come into the shop, but maybe I'll show everybody who's not local after what this will look like. Ooh, actually, can you vamp for a couple more seconds?
I could try.
I'll be right back.
Lots of planning for Friday. Black Friday and Small Business Saturday.
And Black Friday.
Yes. She's trying to help me vamp from way back over there.
Sorry.
So lots of planning. Some of it will be actually planned out ahead of time, and some of it will be flying by the seat of our pants. But there will be funness going on.
I'm still trying to see if I can I would love to do like a random code generator for Sunday and Monday, but I don't know if I can figure out how to do that. So if, for all of you who are not close by, and still want to save money, that won't happen Friday and Saturday. That will happen Sunday and Monday. And see this, and if I can't figure out how to give you like a fun range of codes, I will still give you a code to save money on Sunday and Monday. But know that not everything's online. You can save online, but not everything's online. So, what I will say is we could try, if you trust us, you could call into the shop on Friday and Saturday and say, here's what I want to order, spin the wheel. And unless we do a FaceTime, which I'm not really offering, you'd have to trust us on what that just got like stuck. Hang on. That's bad. That's between things then. So we could spin the wheel for you, but you have to trust us that we can even like send you a picture or something, like that what you landed on is what you landed on. We're planning on having discounts of anywhere between 10 to 35% on the spinning wheel. And I'm trying to, this came with, like, this chalk marker came with, and it's black, and that could work, but I wanted to see how the white showed up on this, thinking that might be more fun. So I'm going to do an experiment. We know we have a black one. At least I think that one's black. I mean, the cap's black, right? I got these new ones for the shop. So I want to see. I haven't had all my coffee this morning. Can you tell? I want to see how this shows up.
I hadn't noticed.
So, like, it'll be something like that. I think that's pretty. It may not show up really well on all of them, and I can take these off. So, like, the blue ones are gonna be the high ones, and I just put 5%, but I told you I was doing 10%, so I need to change that one. I can't write and talk at the same time. That's why we had some radio silence just then. I'm going to change the 5% to say 10%. There's going to be one 10% and one 35% on the wheel, and then the ones in between each get 2 spots. And I'm still working that out. But then when you spin, that could have been 20%. So yeah. I'm gonna fix the one I put to 5.
The numbers in the things may change by Friday.
I'm just trying this out, and obviously I can't write and talk at the same time because I mess it up, but I like that. We'll see if it doesn't show up with white on all, we might try black. If you come in on Friday or Saturday, you will find out. I think this is kind of fun. We used to have pull a button out of the bag, and we had like tons of all different numbers, but that's gross. So
we could do pull a button out of a dish of hand sanitizer.
That's kind of gross too.
Kind of gross.
So, so that's what's happening in shop only on Friday and Saturday. Some of you have codes from other things we've done. You could still save online, but the online savings will not just be Cyber Monday. They'll be Cyber Sunday and Monday. And I'm still working out what we're going to do for that. Don't mean to leave you all in suspense. I just am too tired and haven't had time to research. So
it might be determined tomorrow.
It might be determined on Saturday because it doesn't have to work until Sunday.
That's true.
Yeah, it's true. Well, I think what Liz is referring to is we might be doing
some research. We have
a day off tomorrow, and I'll be going over to her house for Thanksgiving dinner, and maybe we'll be researching on our phones what to do. So we'll let you know when we can. Obviously, there will be no formal Dear Becky and Lizzy this week because we won't be here at the shop tomorrow. So we have one question that we will be getting to next week, and we'll see. We might be publishing something else this week. We're still figuring that out. So, anyway.
Lots of cliffhangers.
Right, exactly. So, dun, dun, dun. Sure. Okay, so it's the VSC edition today, though. I got the fun little toy out of the way first, but I lost track of my train of thought. That's not a thing. Wednesday to Tuesday, and then Wednesday it changes again. We put something on sale for 15% off. Now, upfront disclaimer that you cannot combine this discount with the craziness happening this weekend, whether it be in shop or online. Both systems, you can only put one code in, and we will help you figure out which code saves you the most money. Like if you spin the wheel and you get 10% as your discount on Friday or Saturday, but then you want to get notions of the week, we'll figure out which one will save you more money, that kind of thing. Or online, try one code, then try the other. Which one takes more off your overall price? Yeah. So anyway, Liz is looking at me like, what?
No, part of my brain is like, what? And part of my brain is like, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. In the shop, we might be able to itemize a little, but I don't think it's going to save you more money. But each item can only get one code. Don't worry about it. We do actually try to save you the most money possible. So
cannot be combined with Dragon Dollars.
Yeah, when we do big sales like this and you have credit on reserve in the system, which can only be used by contacting the shop, you got to pick one or the other. When we have big discounts, you can't use both. Do one saving one time and one saving another. How about that? Save it for another day. Yes. So let me put away my chalk markers. Do we want to talk yarn or notions first?
We could talk notions first. Rebecca got some fun notion-y things from Prim.
Prim, our favorite for the double points and the straights and the fun cable needles. Yay! So they came out with carry cases. Sorry, I'm again trying to get coffee in my system. They came out with these cute little cases for things, and I said, "Ooh, let's bring them into the shop because they just look cute." Yay! So, what do you have, Liz?
This is the Prim crochet hook roll.
It's designed for crochet hooks, but you can use it as a knitter for double points or notions or anything you want.
So
double zipper,
Velcro pocket, wide enough to to dig into.
Yes,
If you have
like,
lots of different
See,
things.
when it comes, it's flat like this, but see those rolls? That's how it opens up. Like Liz has the one that's totally open. It's like a pencil case, you know, remember
Yeah.
from school, like a pencil case. And you could store a whole bunch of stuff in there. Here, I've got a roll kind of like this that came with, like, at Joann's, they had like the knitting drums,
Mhm.
and they came with a little pouch that goes along with it. That this is long enough for most crochet hooks, if not all, unless we're talking Tunisian, those can be a little longer. It's definitely long enough to fit double points inside. I could see this being a really cute smaller notion bag. I use a project bag as my notion bag because I just have too many notions. I could see a whole bunch of the Cocoa Knits circular cases just going boop, 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 boop,
Yeah,
boop, right in there.
so many,
Mhm.
and you get a little handle, so you know it's perfect.
So when we listed on the website, we probably will just call it the Prim roll case, even though they call it the crochet hook roll. It works for crocheters and knitters. I will say that it's just one big open container. Tube, yes. Like there's no extra way to organize. There's just keep all your notions in one bag. So, does it have dimensions on it? I don't think it does.
No,
It says spot clean with a damp cloth. I tried to take all the words and mush them into one. It's super cute. It looks like little watercolor, like dots on it of all different colors. Nice and rainbow fun.
and we are retailing it for $16.50. What?
I just realized I forgot all my.
Oh no!
I was gonna measure it with my wrist ruler and I forgot it today. It's been a day already. Can you tell? I didn't wear my necklace. I'm like, now that I'm putting on my rings, I'm forgetting other things. My brain only has room for so much. I'm gonna go grab a tape measure so we can.
Wait, you don't have to go grab a tape measure.
I know they're scattered everywhere. So
Everywhere.
here's a little cute little bear. Let's find out. It is just shy of 10 inches long. You can't really see what I'm doing, but I promise you I'm measuring it. Just shy of 10 inches long. It this little circle at the end is about 3 inches, a little over, maybe closer to almost 3.5 in diameter. Yeah. So
you want to measure around it?
Oh, okay. The girth. The girth when that is a what do you want me to
measure this? I've got it full kind of.
She's holding it taut because there's nothing in it right now. Da, da, da. I almost get 11 inches. I bet when it's fully stuffed, it's 11 to 12 inches around, like fully stuffed. I'm looking at you, Carol. I know you can stuff this thing full. So I think it's just super cute and functional and basic and nice. And what are we retailing it for?
$16.50.
And it's 15% off this week with the code product of the week. Ta-da! So that's this one. And I will say it's a nice quilted fabric. Like there's some thickness to it. So it's not just a super flimsy plastic or anything like that. All right. The other fun thing that we have. Would you like one to play with?
Yes.
This one I'm kind of super excited about. This is a circular needle case. And the same design, right? But this one's a little flatter. This is going to measure some stuff. I'll give you a heads up. Good.
7.5 wide, 9 inches long.
And we're retailing it for $21.95, just in case we forget. It has magnetic little snaps.
They snappy snap.
They snappy snap and magnetic closure. That has, I'm like doing a slow reveal. Oh, look, she's already doing the fun stuff. There is a zipper pocket out front for little small amount of notions. And then it accordions out. Isn't that pretty?
It's so fun. I didn't even,
It's so pretty.
should have seen the zipper because that's where the tag is, but I didn't even notice the zipper.
There's a tag? What? Oh, that tag.
That tag.
I thought there was something in there.
Yeah.
So here's the deal is let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pockets. If you count the edges here. and it accordions out so you can put your wrap your circular needles up and stick them in here. I was like, how can we show this off? I have my random leftover needles where needles go to die in my little Ziploc here. This is not very organized, is it? But if I take, and this actually is one of my interchangeables that I could eventually put away. But if I take this and I spiral it up, I can stick it in one of these containers. And it disappeared right in there. Hang on. It's in there. It's the red lace, so you can't see it in there. It camouflages. That was a medium-sized one. This is like that one was probably at least 32 inches. This is 24 inches. But I can circle it at least once. And this one's empty. I can put that. Look, it goes all the way in. I could take all of these that have no home. I don't know if any of these are really long, but it's the same thing. You just double them up more. You circle them up more if they're long. This one looks decent. Hang on. So what I would do,
I am betting that you could put multiple needles in.
I would hope so.
The envelopes because it'll grow.
Like I was saying, see, here's one that this one's 40 inches. What I would do is I would put all of one size in one case.
Yes.
So I'm going to stick this. Now there's 2 needles in here, but it still works. It still fits. I can still close this up. And yes, I think it's designed, like, see how much excess there is up here. When you put lots of needles in, it will probably accordion out quite a bit more. But see how much space you can get by shoving. If you shove them with all the needle tips up, I think even down it would be fine. But see, they all fit in there. With 10 pockets, you either could do like 1s through 10s, not counting the 0.5s, or you can do some of the smaller sizes all get put in one pocket. And you can get a range of sizes in here. I'm going to sneeze. Yeah. I'm going to go do this. Well, now that I've said it, I might not do it. I'm going to go do it off camera.
Most people have a particular
Never mind.
size range that they like.
I think I'm allergic to the chair. I get closer to the chair and I feel like I have to sneeze. What?
Most people have a certain size range that they like to play with. So put your happy sizes in their own pockets, and then any extras that you've accumulated can go in a mixed pocket.
Yeah, like if you have ones that you really want to keep separate because you have a bunch of them, like you could fill the whole thing with 10s.
I could.
Anyway, no, but they're in projects, so you couldn't.
They're in projects.
But anyway,
so
if you finish the projects, yeah. So I think this is super cute and super functional, and I'm just very excited to have it in the shop. We don't have very many of these. Are both like I brought them in as a trial, right? Like, are these gonna be cool? Let's get a few. And I think we have fewer of the crochet hook rolls.
3 of the rolls.
Okay, we have like 5 of these right now. The same thing I always offer everybody. If you see that they're out of stock on the website and you desperately want one, contact the shop during the sale period and you can pre-order them at the sale price. I probably will be ordering more now that I know they are cool, but let's see if there's interest before I do. So we have 5 of these. I feel like it's QVC, limited number going fast. That's what we call it, the VSC. 5 of these fun guys. Whee! And 3 of those. And you can get a pre-order price, just contact the shop. We will be closed tomorrow. I know I've mentioned it, but maybe not in the right way to fully try to convey. We will not be here tomorrow. If you come by tomorrow, we will not be here. If you call, we will not be able to answer your phone call until we get in on Friday. So, but please call with questions. It's all good. And I just think these are so cute. And I'm using a lot more fixed needles right at this point than interchangeable. So this is fun.
I own an interchangeable set. You own interchangeable set.
I own multiple.
But when you need to buy a set of needles, more often than not, we both just grab the
fixed ones for extras. So
yeah.
I feel like you can never have enough needles because there's always another project that might need the size that you have
always
going.
Always.
All right, let's turn to, we should open the shop soon. So let's turn to the yarn that Liz picked. That is one of my favorites. I don't know if Cascade makes this anymore.
I think you said it was discontinued.
I think they discontinued it last year, but it's fun. And while supplies last, we have this luscious stuff called Luminosa.
And in my hands, it looks black.
Like
Trying to see.
half of these
This
look very
still looks
dark,
black.
but it's not. It's super secret special.
So
Hang on, I'm getting my needle.
I'm
back
gonna
in
just
there.
hold it up to
Pocket.
closer to the camera so you can see the fun colors that are still not as fun on the.
We
anyway.
can always lighten the film before
Yeah.
I put it up. It's just like this. This is my Age of Brass and Steam with the Luminosa. And yes, it looks black and broody, but if I get it up closer, there's some red in there. I hope you see it. Here's the deal. It's a chainette, which we love the chainette yarns because they're just so much fun. The chainette is the color. And then the fluffy that is floofed into it is black. And so the halo of the yarn is black, which means from a distance, like if you've ever knit with mohair held with something, you'd be surprised how much that fuzzy halo from the mohair takes over what you're knitting and is very visible. And that's the idea is it's just one yarn that has that fuzzy halo. So what's the fiber content list?
The fiber content is 52% viscose, 44% baby alpaca, and 4% merino wool.
And so the viscose is the chainette, and the most of the fluffy is the alpaca. And I'm really not sure where the merino wool comes in. It might be part of the structure of the chainette. I'm guessing. Cascade could correct me on that. But it's just really fascinating stuff. And we have another yarn from Juniper Moon that has the same idea going on with some llama. But this one is just, it's black and broody, but shiny. Like the colors are shiny. And it's unpredictable how the colors are going to play out. Like, again, as this has aged, it's gotten fuzzier with the black, but there's still these moments of the red really shining.
It
need to see it in the
really,
shop
really
to really-
pops like in sunlight, or like if you're making a shawl inside, it might look all black. Outside, it is just going to be pop.
This is a herringbone infinity scarf. I think I made it shorter than it was supposed to be because I lost the will to crochet. But to see what it looks like crocheted up, this is a tealy, more of an aqua blue color. And you can see it really pops there, but it's mostly, and it's so soft.
It is.
It's a worsted weight, right?
Mhm.
I think. And let's go through the colors.
Well, I've got some more stats.
She has stats to read. I'm sorry.
It's 240 yards per 100 grams.
Which might sound like more than a worsted weight, but remember our rule of thumb with chainettes.
And the halo.
The chainettes they're hollow, so they weigh less than traditional twisted yarns. So for the same weight, like weights as in thickness of yarn, you get more yardage out of it.
Because they are recommending,
because it actually weighs less.
They are recommending an 8 hook or needle.
Both. Yeah.
Both.
H8.
H8 5
Which
millimeter.
is a worsted.
Recommending hand wash cold, lay flat to dry, and we are retailing it for $22.75.
Yeah. Be delicate with washing this, but it's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So we have the broody ruby red. You have that over there. Is that actually called like ruby? It's under your Papillon.
It is ruby.
It is ruby. I forget how we have this listed online, and it's color 13. I was looking over your shoulder.
13.
Okay. I forget how we have this. If we put this up in the online shop early on, we might not have full-blown names on them, and I don't know if I'll have time to rename them. But this is ruby or number 13.
Your sample is made with your blue.
Yeah, this one that has like the aqua, I would call it, is aquamarine. Hey, I wasn't far off. Number 17, aquamarine. See that shiny in there? It's just so pretty.
For a darker tealy blue, we have color number 10, Blue Topaz. That
is much more of a teal turquoise.
Oh,
it's absolutely gorgeous. It's I have longer arms.
You have longer arms.
So the color may or may not show up on this video, but it's gorgeous. I was going to use both of these and have it be a two-tone, and I just had too many things going on in life. So, but these together, these are a nice pairing. So what do you got?
Color number 14 is gold, but it's like white
It's like
gold.
a white gold. Yeah, it's silver. I would call it silver
with a
but they
black
call it
halo.
gold. How silly is that?
It's the one that mostly
It's
shows.
like a warm gray.
Yeah.
A warm silver. So it definitely pops quite a bit. This one's fun. This one is pink quartz number 6.
It's pink.
And it's a really light, bright pink with the black halos. It's great. So what you got?
This one is color number 3, Sunstone. It's an orange.
It's a like
a really pretty orange.
really pretty rusty bright orange.
Yeah, with a black
right
halo.
Here. I will say the darker colors kind of glow.
Yes.
Like that deep teal turquoise. They have this like almost bioluminescent glow to them. They're intense and rich. Like all of these are jewel tones. So this one is number 7, Amethyst, and it's a really deep, intense purple. I don't think it's going to show up on camera, but it is just, it to me, it looks like a deep neon purple. It's really, really pretty. So.
I have color number 8, Sapphire.
That one also glows.
Sapphire blue. Think of like deep down underwater where the critters just glow.
It's
like
right there.
It's really hard to.
Mm-hmm. The dark ones just are intensely bright, and the light ones shine. It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Here, I'll give you that one. That one's pretty. They're both pretty. What you
Is
got?
color number 15, Citron. It is a yellow, a golden.
It's a
yellow.
golden yellow. It's a bright golden yellow. So like this is the orange and that is the yellow. Like I don't know if you can see, but and the last one I have here in front of us is emerald, and it's a light green. It really is like it's an emerald green, but it definitely is lighter than like the deep vibrant colors. This one has a lighter tone to it, the green. It's, I would say if I saw it by itself, it's not quite a mint green or anything like that, but it's got a much lighter.
It's an emerald gemstone, like
like a bright emerald rather than like a deep dark green. So so that is Luminosa. It's super fun. It's soft, it's warm. I want to say I used 2 skeins for this for my Age of Brass and Steam. I made mine bigger. The pattern for Age of Brass and Steam ends, I want to say like here. Like there's eyelets, you probably can't even see them because it's so dark and pretty. You can see it if I hold it out like this, the air through it. I want to say it was only 3 sets of eyelets, and I made it bigger. This is one of those super wide triangle, like it was designed to be more of a kerchief. So 1, 2, 3, and it was done. You increase on the ends and in the middle on the right side, and you also increase on the ends on the wrong side, which is what makes it so wide but not super deep. And what that means is as you go, the rows get long really fast and it eats up yarn. I can see if I can find, I actually wove my ends in on this, so I may not be able to find where one skein started and the other skein stopped, but I want to say like this as written, I think it's a 1 skein shawl. And then so I made it through the 3 or so and I kept going, and then the second skein didn't get me as far as I thought it would because the row started getting so long. But 2 skeins of it can get you an extra long Age of Brass and Steam if you keep modifying the pattern.
Somewhere at home, I have a Luminosa Papillon, my shadow.
That's right. And Luminosa first got popular in some ways when Krysten Ritter from Jessica Jones, she designed a sweater. It's in an old Vogue knitting magazine. I think we still have some copies here at the shop. It was like a super bulky Luminosa sweater, and she held 3 strands, 3 different colors of Luminosa together, which is fun. Probably takes a crap ton of yarn, but a really fun idea. If you wanted to make a super bulky, like 19 needles, cowl, something like that, get 3 skeins, see how far it gets you to just hold them all together. That could be really, really fun. So, If we can, I'll throw in a picture at the end maybe of what her sweater looked like with the 3 strands held together. So we'll see if I have time enough to edit something like that. So to review, products of the week are the Prim containers. We have the roll and the circular needle case. We have the Luminosa yarn. And we will not be doing a formal sit down here in the shop episode tomorrow, but stay tuned throughout the weekend because we could put something up. You know us. So
If
we're
we
gonna be
don't
so
do
bored tomorrow. No.
anything, it will throw her world crazy. So we'll do something.
If we
probably.
start, we have to do something so that Tuesdays are still odd numbers because that will make me like twitch. See?
And if she gets twitchy, it gets crazy. So yeah.
I'll twitch about something else, but I won't twitch as much, hopefully. So anyway, if you're local, plan for maybe trying to stop by on Friday or Saturday because you know that we'll have good sales. You'll be able to save anywhere from 10 to 35% off at checkout. Everybody saves something. And if you're not local, you could call us during those days, although if we're really busy, it's going to be hard. Or you can hold out for the online sales that will be happening Sunday and Monday.
Join us for knit night Friday night.
Yeah, we will still have knit night on Friday. It will be from, thank you, like I can't remember. It'll be from 7 to 9 p.m. We had a good chunk of people yesterday. We had some people we hadn't seen in a while. We had a bunch of our regulars. It was a lot of fun. So 7 to 9 p.m. on Zoom. Use the shop phone number to get in.
828-877-3550.
And we will repeat this whole funness next week. We'll see you on Tuesday at the very least, right? So awesome. Anything else, Liz?
No.
I think your Papillon actually kind of goes like it really went with yesterday's, right? It kind of goes with today. You still have she's wearing Marvel. Fun.
Comics.
Yay.
It goes with the comics way better than the sweater, but
yeah, but it's all warm tones mostly.
Yeah.
Kind of cool. Anyway, I'm squirreling. It's not a thing.
No.
Y'all have a good day.